Hi, Michelle Berger here. I'm from buffmother.com, and I'm going to do a demonstration for you on a boosting experience level workout. This is for legs, and so the workout consists of squats, Bulgarians, plie, butt squats, knee extensions, leg curls. Today I'm going to be substituting deadlifts for those, walking lunges, and calf raises. This is a boosting workout, so we're going to have nice recovery time in between each set, and our goal is to lift heavy and to build muscle mass. So the important thing to do is to not start off too fast. You need to ease into your workout with a warm-up. I just finished a warm-up on the bike, and I will do some more warm-up sets with no weight, and then I'll start in on my active sets. The workout consists of 4 sets. We're going to do a set of 10, 8, 6, and 10 on squats. So that means down where it's kind of like a reverse pyramid, and we are definitely going to be getting into heavier weights as we go into the lower reps. Okay? So first off, let's start with squats, just some warm-ups. I'm going to just do the bar. And make sure you have good form. Get the bar on your back in proper position. And just squat down and up. Now on this, you really want to make sure that you're just really stretching, you're using good form. You know, even though this is light, you want to make sure that you have correct stance. And at the bottom, sometimes I like to hang out at the bottom a little bit longer to give a good stretch. And, you know, don't go too fast. Keep a good pace. And that's about 10 to 15 reps for warm-up. Now, the bar is just 45 pounds, and that's relatively light for me. But remember to challenge yourself where you're at. 45 pounds to you might be challenging. You may need to start off with, you know, just putting 10s on either side for your first active set, you know, and know that as long as you're challenging yourself, you're going to get results. So make sure you're working at your fitness level and not trying to compare to somebody else. And as long as you're continually challenging yourself, you are going to see those weights increase, and you're going to see yourself lifting, you know, weights comparable to mine. But remember, everyone starts off lighter weights. I started off lighter weights. It took me years to work up to where I am. So, and each time I, you know, get injured or take time off, I have to ease back down. Okay, so our rest time is about 2 minutes in between sets. Now, that wasn't our first active set, so it doesn't really count. But still, you want to rest a little bit in between your warm up and your first real set. So, go ahead and get our first active set going here. I'm going to start with 25s on each side. Move that ball. And so here we go. First active set. Make sure I have the bar in a good position. I'm going to do 10 reps. Okay? Step back, nice and controlled. Look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale. 6. Push up through heels. 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Good. Now that wasn't extremely difficult, but definitely got winded. Definitely continued to warm up my body with that set. And now I'm going to rest for about 2 minutes. A good thing to do while you're resting is to do some stretching. So let's just do a simple quad stretch. Hold onto the bar. Grab your leg behind you and just bring your heel towards your glute, your butt, and just hold it. It's a great stretch for your quad and your knee. Easy to do. And you might want to, move your foot around different angles a little bit. You bring your toe in closer to your butt, you're gonna feel a little different stretch than if you pull your foot out. And let's make sure to alternate here. I'll turn around, do this leg. It's good to hold on to something while you're doing this, just so you don't tip over, especially because you're working out and you have exhausted your muscle a little bit, so your balance isn't always as good as it as it should be. Okay, that feels very good. And now let's get the bar ready to go. If you have a workout partner, boosting workouts are great because you can alternate. They can lift and you can lift and they can lift and you can lift, and it works out just about perfect for rest time. But when you're by yourself, sometimes it's hard to make yourself wait that long in between sets. And I see women all the time not taking any rest in between their sets, and they're not getting results, and they will ask me why, and I said, well, you're not resting long enough to have optimal lifting conditions for your body. Your body's exhausted, and so you can't lift very heavy at all because you're constantly in the lactic acid zone. We're really working anaerobic on this. So now we're going to do a set of 8 reps. Okay, it's a little heavier added, 20 pounds. So still not super heavy, but getting up there. So it's your good stance. Look up at the ceiling, lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. There we go. So that was our set of 8. Definitely more challenging, but you can definitely put more weight on there. So I'm going to go ahead and get my bar set up right now. I'm going to put 35-pound plates on, which would add up to 135 pounds altogether, which is more than I weigh. So it's always fun to squat more weight than you weigh. It means, that you're getting strong, and you can lift with the big boys once you get to that point. So here's a 45-pound plate. And normally I wear gloves, but I didn't put them on here today. So my hands are getting a little extra workout in. Okay, now this is my lifting belt. This is a leather lifting belt. It's a small, size small, of course. And I wear it because, and which is going to be interesting today because I have this microphone pack on. I might just shove this up here for now while I put this on. Anyway, it's just good for support. I have I've had back injuries in the past, and whenever I get up to where I'm lifting more than my body weight, I always put my belt on. And there's been times when I haven't, but I just like this little security blanket of helping me keep my posture nice and tall, and just a little extra support. There's good things and bad things about lifting belts. If you rely on them too much, they can be a bad thing. But if you just use them here and there, and when you go extra heavy, I think they're a good thing because they help remind you to keep good posture, help you to support your core, and for me it helps prevent back injuries. So anyway, 135 pounds on the bar. We're going to just do this 6 times. I had plenty of rest in between there. So again, get under the bar nice and good. Make sure it's in the right place. Even more important than ever to come back nice and slow and under control. Don't want to be taking 5 million steps and winging the weight all over the place because that's dangerous. Okay, make sure you inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Kind of holding my breath a little bit. It helps keep my posture up tall. Okay, one more I think. Okay, I'm not a very good counter when I'm trying to talk, but that was our heavy set. Now, we have, the next set is a set of 10. Now, I don't think I can do this 10 times today. A lot of days this is where I can do do this 10 times. But really what we want to do is probably lower our weight a little bit, but not go back to where we started from. So I'm going to lower my weight down to what I did for my set of 8. And that should be about perfect for a set of 10. The reason is because I am warmed up more now. I just did this heavy set, so when I do a lighter set, it's going to feel even lighter. And I know from past experience that honestly I should be able to do 135 10 times, but since I'm in my garage, I don't normally lift in my garage, and since I'm doing this, I'm purposely lifting a little lighter today than I normally do. Okay, so I'm just going to set those weights there and go ahead and put 115 back on the bar, which is this 25. Ooh, little things falling apart here. And this. So just in case you're not a great mathematician, the bar is 45 pounds. These plates are 25 each, so that's 95 pounds. Then I'm adding another 20, so that's 115 pounds. And I'm going to do this. I took my belt off. I'm going to put my thing back here again so it's not in my way. And I'm going to do 10 reps. And then that'll be my last active set of these normal squats. And then we're going to go into our next exercise. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Okay, when you're doing those, make sure you're pushing up through your heels. Make sure you're going down to parallel or just below. You really don't want to cheat on squats. There's no reason to. It doesn't do you any good to lift heavier than your body can. It doesn't do you any good to cheat. So I'm a stickler about good form and not cheating yourself by using improper form just so you can lift heavier or whatever, I don't know. But don't compromise form to lift heavy. There's a time and a place for, maybe a little bit of compromise, but really, for the most part, you shouldn't compromise your form for lifting heavy. When you're first starting to go to a heavier weight, yeah, your form isn't going to be perfect because your body doesn't know what to do with that heavy of a weight. It's scared, your muscles are like, what the heck are you doing to me? So there is certain times when you may have to cheat a little bit on your form, but overall the goal is to keep really good form even when you're lifting heavy. So another thing I want to mention is about spotters. Definitely, if you have a chance to work out with someone that is a good spotter, that's the question. Definitely have a spotter if you can. You can always lift heavier. My husband lifts with me and spots me. He does an amazing job, and I feel like I can Hulk out when he's working out with me. And so definitely I always have my personal best when he's lifting with me and spotting me. But know that you are safe to do it on your own too, especially if you have a squat rack that has safeties. These are safeties, and I don't have them on right now, but because I'm very confident with this squatting weight that I've been doing. But if you're not so confident, you make sure you stand over these racks, and you can always lower down. It'll catch the bar for you, and you can get out underneath it. So having a safety rack is very nice. You know, don't be afraid to free bar squat. You know, definitely free bar squat is better than doing them on the Smith. I do use the Smith a lot though too. It's a very good exercise. Okay, so that was squats. Sorry for my rambling, but you know, all those little tidbits help. And this is what I would give you if you were with me, if I was training you one-on-one. This is the kind of stuff that we talk about during the workout. And so I just want to try to relate that to you, give you more of a one-on-one training experience. And I hope that you definitely, you know, challenge yourself and you'll see change. And we're going to come back with the next exercise in just a moment. Okay, bye.